When we're talking about shame, associate shame with low self-esteem. And when it comes to pathological narcissists, then we're talking about pathologically low self-esteem. Self-esteem so low that they would probably have to look up to see it. So here are a couple of ways that shame manifests itself in narcissistic behavior. So number one is going to be their fragile self-esteem. Narcissists have an inflated sense of self, and this is their ego. This is the mask that they wear to hide their deep rooted feelings of inadequacy and shame. Their grandiosity actually serves as a defense mechanism to protect themselves from facing their true feelings of unworthiness. A simple way to think about this is like those chocolate Easter bunnies. They look good on the outside, but they're really hollow on the inside. Number two is their need for external validation. And again, they need this external validation because you have to boost their ego. Narcissists rely heavily on external validation to bolster their sense of self worth. They seek constant admiration and approval from others to fill the void caused by their underlying shame. Again, we're talking about low self esteem. When this validation is lacking, their shame resurfaces, leading to aggressive or manipulative behaviors to regain a sense of superiority. Next up, we can talk about their fear of rejection. So that's going to be number three. Narcissists fear rejection intensely because it triggers their deep seated shame. Rejection, perceived criticism, or even mildly disapproval can shatter their carefully constructed facade, exposing their vulnerability and making them feel intensely ashamed. Next up, we have projection. Narcissists often project their own feelings of shame onto others. They may criticize, belittle, or shame others preemptively to divert attention away from their own insecurities. By making others feel inadequate, they temporarily alleviate their own shame. Number five is their perfectionism. Narcissists often strive for perfection to avoid feelings of shame associated with failure. Any failure, no matter how minor, can trigger intense shame, leading them to defend their self image aggressively. Next up, we can talk about their lack of empathy. Narcissists are empathy impaired after all. Narcissists struggle to empathize with others because it would require acknowledging their own flaws and the shame associated with them. Instead, they maintain a facade of superiority and indifference to protect themselves from confronting their own vulnerability. Next up, we can just talk about their narcissistic cycles or their vicious cycles that they engage in. Narcissists often engage in destructive behaviors such as manipulation, exploitation, or gaslighting to maintain their self image. These behaviors can create cycles where their actions lead to negative consequences, reinforcing their shame and perpetuating the cycles of narcissistic behavior. Understanding the link between shame and narcissism is crucial for both identifying the narcissistic traits and approaching individuals with understanding while maintaining healthy boundaries. It is important to understand that shame based individuals, like pathological narcissists, believe that they are unworthy of love. This is why you cannot love a narcissist and they also cannot love you back. You're dealing with people that are rooted in their shame and they're unable to move past their pride, so they do not have access to love. Love and peace and joy and all those high vibration emotions are all the way up there in the levels of 500. You're dealing with someone that only has access to negative emotions. And this is going to make them a very toxic individuals. Hence why they exist in victim abuser consciousness. Pathological narcissists do not see you as their equals. In victim abuser consciousness, somebody has to be up and then somebody has to be down. And the person that is up must be the narcissist. So they want to be master and you're going to be their slave. Understand that you are there to serve them. The only thing that they're going to serve you is drama, trauma, and chaos. And there you have it, good folks. Another lesson. Please show your appreciation by giving us a like, sharing the videos, saving the videos, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more empowering content. If you have any questions or feedback, you can go ahead and leave that in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.